Hey guys, Aaron here. So today I'm going to be going over how to program a Schlage electronic deadbolt. Alright, so once this is installed, we just need to verify that we installed it properly and it's functioning correctly. So we're just going to hit the Schlage button, let it go yellow, rotate that to the right, and if you see the deadbolt come out, you know it's installed properly. Now that's also how you're going to actually lock the door in the event you leave or something like that. You can just hit that Schlage button and as long as and then rotate it to the right, and that should lock the door. All right, so there's three basic functionalities here. You can add user codes, you can delete user codes, and you can change the programming code. By default, you get a programming code and two user codes, A and B, and that's going to be, so you'll see a little yellow tag on your instructions, and you will want to change those. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to add a user code. All right, so to add a user code, we're going to put in our programming code, which is going to be 731354. It's going to flash 3 times and beep 3 times. Then we're going to hit our Schlage button, and the numbers will turn blue. I'm going to hit the 1, and I'm going to enter the new code. So I'm going to do 2738, beep 3 times. And I'm going to enter it again. And you'll see the green light, long beep, and now it's successful. Now to unlock this, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the Schlage button here, 2738, and we're just going to turn that, and that's how we verify our code is working. So that's how you add a code. Now what we're going to do is now we're going to delete a code. Now to delete it, enter our programming code, 731354. It's going to beep 3 times. Hit the Schlage button. We're going to press the 2. Now, this is where we need to remember what our code is, so we can do 2738. 3 beeps again, 2738. And now it's gone. So now to test, we're just going to unlock it. Wait for that to stop flashing, and we'll do 2738, and you can see it's red, so that code no longer works. All right, so the next thing we want to do is change our programming code, which is something we need to do pretty much immediately. You never want to leave this as the default programming code or even leave it the default user codes. You should delete those as well and add new codes. All right, so to change our programming code, what we're going to do is we're going to put in our current programming code, which is 731354, and flash 3 times. Hit the Schlage button. Hit the 3. We're going to put in our new 6-digit programming code, and for this, I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to flash. Put it in again. Get a long green beep, and now we know it's changed. Now there are a few other options that do not come on the manual. So in the event that we want to disable all the user codes, what we're going to do is we're going to put in our programming code here. We're going to hit our Schlage button. We're going to hit the 4 button. And now that immediately goes off. Now all the user codes are disabled. So even if I went to, so let's say for example, I went to lock this. Now even the default user code, let's say 2680, it'll beep, you'll get a red, and it no longer works. And that's because I've disabled all the user codes. Now, to re-enable them, all I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, I'm going to put in my programming code, and you'll see it beep like that. Now what I can do is 2680, and now I can unlock it again. Now, the other thing you can do is you can erase all the user codes in there. And the way to do that is we're going to enter our user code. We're going to hit the Schlage button. We're going to hit the 6. And we're going to put in our user code again. All right, now we've erased all user codes. So go ahead and lock this. Now you can see if I go here and I go 2680, it does not work. So all user codes have been deleted. Now in the event you delete all user codes, you will need to add another user code to get this to work again. Now the other thing you can do, and it goes back to what I was talking about earlier, to lock this, all you need to do is hit the Schlage button and then rotate it like that. Now if you don't want to be able to do that and you want to actually have to put in the 4-digit PIN to do that, what you're going to do, you're going to put in your user code, hit the Schlage button, we're going to hit 7, you'll see that, you'll see it go green, and then you'll shut off. What I'll do is unlock it. You can see I can't just hit the Schlage and lock it. I'll actually have to put in a user code. What I can do is hit Schlage. Now I can lock it. Now the other thing is I don't know what number 5 does, so if you know, let me know in the comment section below. But that's the functionality of the lock. The other one is, of course, to manually reset this back to the defaults. Now to do that, the first thing we need to do is remove our back plate here. Go ahead. That's just 2 screws there. Now what we want to do is pull our battery out here. And go ahead and disconnect it. Hold down the button, get any kinetic energy out, reconnect our battery. And we'll hold the Schlage button down till you hear beep and go green. And now we should be able to use our codes, our user code, so 2680. And now I can unlock it. Now we're set back to our default codes. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you click that link below, and we'll catch you on the next one.